Hi, I'd like to talk to you today about bow hold and the kind of bow hold that I was taught and that allows for essentially the weight of your arm, the left arm, to be uh, brought into the hold of the bow. So we'd like to start with just letting you see where the bow is going to go across on my left hand. It's going to cut from this knuckle right across and finally get to the tip of the pinky that way. So this is the hold. If you take your bow, one way to do it is to just rest the index finger at that second knuckle and make a wall. Make a wall up and then let the fingers flay behind. Roll them in, separate them a little bit until your pinky is just sitting comfortably and you've got your bow hold. And the bow hold is leaning down this way. There's a certain pronation of the forearm like that, which is going to let the weight of that arm be used for your tone. So it's like this, and then let them flay behind, make a little bit of space till you can do a bit of easing in the fingers. A little bit of that bending the fingers is important, as well as the thumb, and there you've got it. We often squeeze more than we need to. And one thing that's important is to remember that your thumb is always going to be bent, especially while it's at the heel of the bow. And when you get to the tip of the bow, the thumb will probably want to straighten, but don't let it stay straight. If it comes back up and it's straight, it's going to make bow changes rough. So we're down here. You want to maybe just hold it from the other side so it becomes very light. And you're just going to let your fingers give them a wee squeeze as if you're pulling the bow into the palm of your hand. One of the things you can do to just let the bow be as loose a grip, finding that balance between control and ease, is to let the bow slip through your fingers. Maybe you want to have your hand here just below so it doesn't slip to the ground, but you just let it go and you pick it up again. Let it go and pick it up. Let it go and pick it up, slipping it through the fingers. And that feeling that as you pick it up, that amount of connection and that amount of grip is really what you want, no more. So you're going to just let it go and then let it slip. But that grip that you've got now that you've just clamped it again, is going to be as much as you need for bowing. So you do that a few times, just letting the bow slip, slip and slip. Up to the top, let it go, let it go. And you'll start to get maybe a little bit more confidence about holding the bow. It doesn't need quite so much of squeeze. And one other thing that will work with this is this pronation of the forearm. You want it to be coming in the way, so your palm of your hand is facing your face. And we're going to do a little bit of just shaking some salt into, say, a pot, imagining that, as opposed to this. We don't want it to be this or this, where the whole arm works as a unit. It's going to be turned, and it's easy here, and you're working it from the elbow down and pushing it down, holding the weight of the upper arm. Another one is to imagine that you're stroking a cat. This is good for bow changes and going the other direction. So the upper arm is being held, and the lower arm is pivoting from the elbow. So you're still absolutely still in the shoulders. We don't want it to be up and down as a unit. That's going to make bowing a lot more effortful. So we want to start getting used to separating and pivoting from the elbow and getting used to opening the elbow out and feeling that circling. And the last thing is a little exercise of imagining that you're chalking a circle on the wall or on a blackboard. You're just going to drop the elbow slightly and make a circle anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. All right. Good luck.